My name's Rhapsody and welcome back to Blueprints. We're coming in hot. We're coming in absolutely boiling, steaming hot, and it's because of this. I wasn't going to record another episode of Blueprints today, but I spent some time compiling additional notes, and now I have a page referencing the family core, and I was looking at it and I was like, family core, family core. It constantly says it's family core. It's related to Baroness Orave. Baroness Orave was the one who sought the information on the numeric cores. Core, right? Like, numeric cores we used a bunch of the puzzle for finding the family core in the first place. So I keep thinking about it, and I'm like, why is it not numeric core that solves this? Surely it is. I think it might be. So I was talking about the possibility of being at substitution cipher before. If it's a substitution cipher and then we substitute literally just the number of the letter for the letter itself. So the first word is, hang on, I'm looking at my translated notes here. The first word is pigs, which is 16, P, I, 9, G, 7, S, 19, right? Just its position in the alphabet. So if I then treat that as a numeric core, I get 19, which re-encodes back into the alphabet as the letter S. So immediately I was like, okay, this could be a trivial result. However, if all of these are capable of generating a outcome of a unique, well, not necessarily unique, but a numeric core that is within 1 to 26, then it can re-encode for 25 letters. So, in order to make sure that this might actually be a thread to continue pulling, I did the first 5 letters, and the first 5 letters become still, S-T-I-L-L. So, that's where I'm at the moment. I didn't want to figure out the entire thing and then start an episode explaining the entire thing. So I've started this episode to tell you that I've done the first 5 of them, and now I'm going to go through, I'm going to pause the video, by the way. I'm going to go through, I'm going to finish the rest of them, and then loop back. I'll see you on the other side. Quick update, just translated the next 5. We have the word water. Still water. Back again with the next 5, T-I-N-T-S, tints, still water tints. All right. So, across each line, we have still water tints blank books. Still water tints blank books. Still water tints blank books. Well, first off, what books do I have that are blank? Probably start there, right? Still water tints blank books. Still water. So the reservoir, I mean, the reservoir and everything down there is constantly running water. I mean, it might be maintained for a period of time, but like that's a giant running aquifer down there. Still water tints blank books. How would I even enact this? You don't pick up books. So how would I reveal a book to water? tints blank books. Still water tints blank books, sorry. I'm thinking of Dylan Moran and Bill Bailey in BBC comedy. Still water tints blank books. So what sources of still water are there in this game? Foundation, down there, there's the reservoir. But again, I'm arguing that that is, while it's not currently moving, it is moving in general, so I don't really think it counts as still. Moves consistently whenever we want to move it, frankly. No water in any of these other rooms. The pool does have water, but it can be moved as well. If I could drop a book in there, I might be able to raise it, but then it's not still water. It doesn't feel like it would justify as being still water if it's moving over the top of it. Pump room controls water flow throughout the estate. Again, as a pump, I feel like it's exactly the opposite of still water. Workshop security, laboratory. Laboratory, maybe? No, I think everything in the laboratory is empty. I don't think there's actual water in there. Sauna's moving. Moving. Boy. None of these have water in them at all. Although Camp Colonel is referred to on the wall there. Doesn't seem that relevant, actually. Oh, if I could dupe Bunk Room, that'd be so good for completing the appropriate quest. Drafting enough dead ends. Yeah, greenhouse has moving water. Same with kitchen. But maybe, like... laundry room? No, they all seem moving. Lavatory. Blocking the lavatory and then taking a thing in there? But how do I take a book in there? That's the next question, right? Like, if I do believe it's the lavatory, what the hell do I do with that? Still water. Tints blank books. No. No water in these. This thing has a distillery in it. Like a literal distillery. How much more still could your water be? But that also then implicates garage and locker room, because locker room has some of the moonshine from the distillery that Danny Ravane was trying to smuggle out of the house with Christoph. But what the hell would I do with it? Do I need to summon her ladyship's chamber outside today? How do I involve a book in the situation though? No matter where I end up finding water that's stagnant, what? I just stand there and hope that a book appears in my hand and then suddenly tints itself? Are there books that are items? I can't think of a single item that has been a book. Get my ivory dye at least. Ooh, commissary. We take that. This early? We take that. And then we just absolutely buy it all out. Thank you. Sure, I'll take security in a situation where it actually leads in the right way and also gives us access to the network. Staff. What? Some days I wonder if he's even reading these. Every single day I am reading them, and I'm getting very little information out of the fact that you're telling me that you don't think I'm reading. Set up our experiment in the lab. Should I twiddle the keycards while I'm here? It might actually be worth our while to do. 2 or more gems gives me permanent increase in lockpicking skills, please. In the long run, I'll be thankful I did something like that. And then... yeah, I didn't keep the keycard from yesterday, so I will change these. Keycard system set to low. And also ready to be unlocked immediately. Perfect. Drawing room. I'm not against taking weight room right now. Yo, not only am I not against taking weight room right now, it's great. Why? Guess what my step counter is now? As soon as I find an observatory, it's gonna give me an item. Hello, observatory. I will take the ornate compass first. Will I? Nah, I give you the observatory. If you have less than 40 steps, gain 1 random item from the showroom, which I do. And a moon pendant, hey, if you have less than 20, I imagine if you have less than 20 steps. Cool, how about I have the moon pendant? Of course, now I'm gonna need to solve some hunger problems pretty soon, but that's a-okay, we were expecting that. I actually have access to both up and down from here, so I will take the ornate compass in this position. Retrieve our ticket. And look, I'd rather not have to come back to this room if I want to swip this. So might as well do it while I'm here. I want to south draft the entire left wall if I can, so I kind of just want to ascend from here. Comfy taking the Cloister of Joya. Upgrades our lockpick, and we got a bunch of shoveling we can do here as well. Oh, nice! Thank you for the oversized turnip, immediately giving us 24 additional steps. 24 additional steps? Sorry, no, it's, Silver Spoon 7, 14. Kitchen! I'll rotate it, but this is absolutely perfect. Our main course gets permanently upgraded, and also we get to increase our food. Okay, yeah, that water is still not moving as well. I don't know how I get a look at it. Chef salad. I'll take the club sandwich to start with, thank you. Can't believe they let me have it, I'm not even a member. Rotunda, fully rotator, but I think bedroom or nook are very easy as well. Give me nook, I need some additional keys. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. So I need to take one more step. Then back into this room, and we'll get another item from the showroom. If you have less than 20 steps, comma. Thank you for the master key. If I spawn the showroom, is it even gonna have enough items that it can spawn now? If I just keep getting items from these observatories? Definitely not freezer, thank you. Great hall. Look, I could take it. I'll take vestibule, so that I can increase my lockpicking skill. Do I care about the lost and found? I'll take classroom. Get some additional rerolls out of that easily. Oof. Armory's heading in the wrong direction. Gymnasium's fine. Oh, hang on. Armory is not heading in the wrong direction. Armory just got fixed. Thank you kindly. I'll duck my head in here in order to pick up the Knight's Shield. Oh! Alright, I'm doing it. Block the Aquarium. I'm shielded from all of your effects, Aquarium. Whatever you were gonna do to me, best of luck. I suspect this has probably had no outcome. I'll happily look around the room to check, but it certainly doesn't seem like it has. I also don't know what it would prevent. Let's head down in the other direction. I want to get a study set up. Okay, yeah, so the letter to from Mrs. Peterson to Mrs. Peterson from Professor L. Charity in response to the letter that she sent first is not in this classroom. 8, 8, 8. I was gonna try and draft servant quarters out of dining room at some point. I don't know if that's relevant at all. Dining room would immediately have the food in it, just ready to go. And it's headed in the right directions as well. Why would I turn it down? Right, I do have a master key, I should remember that. Treasure trove, headed in the right direction. A bit more money than I usually want to spend, but I'm happy to take it in this instance. Gimme blue. Blue is the ability to get the study, which I can then use to pretty much generate any of the other ones. I can take mailroom here. There's absolutely no problem doing that. It doesn't even block anything off. I just get to have a mailroom. And then I can draft those 2 central rooms from the Joya Cloister and Passageway. Blank books. I mean, notedly, there was the blank book in the secret passage when spawned outside that I couldn't use. But I don't know if that's relevant at all. Foundation. Sure. Oh, no keycard. And I haven't got that turned off. Okay, I'll take this opportunity to head back to the opening of the house. Oh. Ooh, a couple more rerolls. Actually, maybe I don't even need the study now. Well, long term I do both want and need the study. But I wouldn't need it to spawn a certain room at this point. Cool? Yeah. Even more rerolls, thank you. I think I will generate the trading post to look at the distillery to see if there's any clues that I now understand a little bit better from there. There's also notes on the distillery in the greenhouse. Yoink. And then there's some of the moonshine in the locker room as well as in the boot of the car. Maybe I also just need to spawn the outer rooms that I haven't spawned in a long time in general. Like, hovel? I haven't called a hovel in ages. I also haven't spawned the classroom out here in age. Schoolhouse. It's called Classrooms in the House. Yeah, schoolhouse. I also haven't spawned root cellar in ages. Shelter, I haven't managed to trigger whatever the radiation experiment in there is. So. We have a still. Ah. And there is water. There's a dig spot nearby, as there was previously. That goes up and out of here. It's not like there's a book around. Christoph!
Here's the rest of your share, 40 gold, from the moonshine shipment we made last week. This may be the last batch for quite some time, as I feel like it's no longer worth the risk, especially given Anne's continually increasing suspicion. But I do have another small favor I'd ask of you. Next week, when you take the Baron to town, if you can fabricate some excuse to delay your return by an hour or two, I'd be much beholden to you. Danny.
None of these seem interactable at all. You can refill the watering can at faucets. I wonder if you need to use the entire watering can, then bring it here and refill it. Then you have a watering can with still water. Still water. And then I'd look for a blank book? What books do I know that are blank? Well, first off, let's see if you're offering to swap me exactly... Whoa. Ornate compass for allowance. Cool. Whoa! Master key for an upgrade disc. Yes, thank you. Oh, good lord. Yes. Finally. My 16th upgrade disc. Just needed to have a sufficiently rare item to take outside, I guess. Attic? I don't want to deadlock there. No, I'm not going to, for the reason that it's bad. This could be a dead end, happily, though. And heck, it will be. Walk-in closet. Damn it. 1, 2, 3. Hang on. Where's our next item? Oh, sleep mask. Got it. And not here at a good time for checking my other questions about the den. Hello, study. I mean, more rerolls is better than less rerolls. X marks the spot in the kitchen, I believe. I don't have a shovel, though. Hang on, do I have a... I do have a security room. Blank books. Blank books. Maybe these? Literally any of the books that we can't read, though, I think it would be fair for us to look at and consider to be a blank book. From our perspective, absolutely that's blank. I want Chamber of Mirrors, but I can't use it. Not here. Not right now. I'll take Pantry heading out to the wall. Ideally, I now get Greenhouse here. Unfortunately, I can't really influence that very well right now. Yeah. With my blue Scepter, unfortunately. Nursery. I mean, trophy room heads in the right direction. It's the first one in a while that's actually pointing in the right direction. I'll take it. Please. Greenhouse. Oh no! I screwed myself with the scepter. I knew it. I should have done it. Oh! Greenhouse, you're more likely to find green rooms while drafting. Please, 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 please. Damn it. It has the wrong item. It doesn't have the watering can. You bastard. I've seen it spawn somewhere else as well. Resailed in January after deal in Reddington fell through. We find a use for the sugar beets and the potato sauce running away in the root cellar. Large vat to copper still, streaked with creeping veins of oxidation and rust. And then no blank book is mentioned after that, unfortunately. Music room, pump room. Pretty much irrelevant. Sure, I'll hit the utility closet. Why not? Garage on, darkroom off, darkroom back on, darkroom off, darkroom back on, gymnasium off, keycard system off. I wonder if maybe I should prioritize spawning a lost and found so that I can check it. How much do I care about spawning a Her Ladyship's chamber right now? Because having hit 2 observatories already, if I really want to check my watering can theory, which it makes some more sense now considering the fact that we learn about the still and Danny Ravain's plans in the greenhouse, where we often find the watering can. And also, Danny Ravain is implicated in the actual creation of the still and use of the still itself. I gotta make sure I spend this upgrade disc, by the by, before the end of the run, though. That's already upgraded. It's already upgraded? Excuse me? What? What? Servant spare quarters. +1 key for each bedroom in your house. Her Ladyship's spare room. The next time you enter boudoir, gain 10 steps. The next time you enter a walk-in closet, gain 3 gems or spare master's bedroom. I'm 100% going to take Her Ladyship's spare room for the possibility of maybe it has similar spawn conditions and might be able to get us the oh god, what's it called again? I can't just be forgetting its name like this. Maybe its spawn conditions will be able to get us the telescope. That's what I'm looking for. Telescope. I'll grab myself a whole mess of steps so I can try and cause that to happen, because I do 2 more triggers of the Spiral of Stars. That does matter. I'll take Great Hall literally just for connectivity. Dinner is served, but realistically, I'm not going to need it over the duration of the rest of the run. Dang. I'm gonna do it. This could stop me from progressing, but it could also not matter at all, depending on how well this goes. Here I'm looking for more directions, please. All 3 directions would have been ideal, but I will take an observatory heading into the right corner for us. Especially courtesy of what the observatory can do for us. If you have less than 20 steps, open. Open? Open the secret passage to blah, blah, blah. Oh. Oh boy. Well, I need to access the cloister of Joya from the other side now. I'm trying to avoid things that would just be tedium to reach. Oh, wow. Nice. That would just be tedium to recheck. Thank you for my porterhouse steak. I don't have a furnace, which I believe is what you want. I don't have a showroom, which you want as well, though. It's not as well. It's only one they want. Good thing I'm shielded from the ill effects of this room. If I get a showroom, maybe I can try and trade for some more rare items outside and see if that gives me a watering can, maybe. A compass, a key. Sorry, a compass, a gem, another gem, a broken lever, secret garden key, coupon booklet, and a little bit of money in the corner. We'll round out our 10 items for this room. 10? Sorry, our 8 items for this room, rather. After we get the final key. Alright, so now we're heading all the way back down and taking the path that I said I was going to be doing earlier, and immediately turned around and did the other direction instead. This'll do it, though. So we're not going to be getting her ladyship's chamber. Likely. If it's directly south of here right now, I'll get it. But that seems less likely. Walk-in closet? Honestly, same value to me. It's just a possible spawn chance, which doesn't have it, unfortunately. But there is a cupcake in here. Also an item you don't get too commonly. I'll say gallery, because I can go through it. Also, key 8's an uncommon item. If I get the ability to look at that in... Oh, hang on. Oh, secret garden here is perfect. If I get the ability to look at key 8 in a workshop, I'll absolutely give that a go. There's a little bit of hope that there might be a watering can here, but... I think maybe if I had veranda, maybe if I had 2 verandas, a bunch of additional luck for finding items in these rooms. Maybe. Maybe. Oh, wow. I could theoretically get a greenhouse here. I'm intentionally not going to use key 8. I'm going to use the greenhouse. Or I'm going to try and get a greenhouse if the game will give it to me. Because I've got a chamber of mirrors, so I can spawn second copies of rooms I have. This is an extreme long shot. There's the workshop. It's fine. I'll re-roll again for it later. Courtyard. The ladyship's spare room. I only had one more re-roll available. Hammer. So this doesn't have items in the room? Certainly doesn't seem to. It's looking a lot nicer, though. I'd recline here. I was really hopeful that was just going to have a thing inside it. Alas. We're back to just caring about setup for tomorrow, basically, as well as access to the Chamber of Mirrors from the alternate side. I've got a sauna if I need to unfreeze. Mechanarium. 1, 2, 3, 4 would be Mechanarium itself. Sure. All right, I can't re-roll anymore because I froze myself. Honestly, I do not care. So be it. I could put key 8 there. Actually, key 8 is great because it gives me the entrance for Chamber of Mirrors guaranteed, because the room in 8 does lead out in that direction. Dang. I have to hit another button. because I want to see these corners. Hallway closet? No, that's not a dupe. That's not going to do it either. I need basically this wall to descend. That'll work, I just need to be able to get to it from the other side again. Oh, wow. Thanks, workshop. But I missed out on this. Moon pendant, silver spoon, ornate compass are all offered to me as options. Obviously, with nothing I can create with them at the time, but that's fine. Pretty sure now if I take the long road to the other side, I'll be able to access the final corner as well, which does matter to me because if it gives me another, especially Observatory, it's undeniably one of the most powerful things that I can do right now. If it gives me exactly what I asked for. I honestly don't think I need the additional allowance that that would give me, though. Nope. No, I do not need another pantry, thank you. Which means I've now done everything I can do with this day. Did I coat check something? I have got a coat check available. Where my ornate compass will stay. But before I do that, I'll head outside with all of my items to see if the trading post is willing to give me anything to progress with. It says you can... The watering can itself says that you can refill it at faucets. I always understood faucets to mean like the tap. But the greenhouse and the courtyard both have hoses. So maybe I can just... Maybe that's what's being... I'm more and more I'm starting to feel confident about this, except for the fact that that doesn't feel like it's going down low enough to actually siphon out of there. So I'm actually starting to feel less confident again. Lucky rabbit's foot. Lucky rabbit's foot. Lucky rabbit's foot. Khaki. Salts. Yikes. Really? That's what you offer? Ornate compass, night shield, morning star. I'm gonna give you the torch for the lucky rabbit's foot. Now I have a lucky rabbit's foot. The other things have to give me something different. They try and offer me those. You can have a treasure map. Yeah, I think they're rarity bounded though. To give things kind of similar to their own rarity. And I mean, I can give you the ornate compass for an allowance. I just simply do not want to.
delectable fruit.
You may have the ornate compass. Is there anything else I need to do in setup for today? If I don't want the Royal Scepter, or if I want to refresh the Royal Scepter, I need to not end in a blue room. If I took the greenhouse outside, no, I don't think that's a good idea. Observatory? Chamber of Mirrors, maybe? I could spawn the study out there. It's just, if I want to get Trading Post and Greenhouse both in the same run, it can't be done like this. I'm gonna go rest up in the boudoir. The annoying thing is that I don't want to end this episode without doing it. So what, tomorrow I would just spawn, study, gain greenhouse as soon as possible, get the trading post outside, and see if I can even do that. Alright. I'm gonna give myself permission for this next one to be a kind of shorter day, because I need to answer this question for myself. I simply will not be able to rest until I do. Still water, tints, blank books. Blank books. Blank books. Blank books. Handcrafted ivory dye. It's the first time I've gotten dye in those. I'll take 10 without worrying about study just yet. Gosh, I guess pool hall. Not thrilled about that. A ladyship spare room. Heading upwards. Oh, and there is a gem in there. So there can be items in there. The day just started, so it starts on the hour mark, so we weren't going to be able to be here for 5 minutes before the hour mark. Study. As much as I like Conservatory, it's study because remember the thing I said at the start of this run? How I was... It's expeditiousness is the name of the game on this one. Expedience! Let's get the greenhouse first. Oh god, I want that observatory so damn bad. Conference room is open in all the right directions, unfortunately, as much as I also want the ornate compass. Mail room's great draft there. I'll take Treasure Trove so that I can gain the Ajaran Royal Scepter of nuance, right? Okay, now get me to a greenhouse, and I can, well, I mean, because it's possible. I don't go outside and just make the trading post, yes, because it's possible that the greenhouse just doesn't have it again. Take my compass this time, though. I can do the puzzle, but actually, you know what? I need keys. I don't have any keys. 13 plus 6 is 19. Oh, so it's not doubled, it's removed. 13 is 13. Huh? With a bathroom? What's a bathroom mean? It's half cancelled, so it's halved, so it's 5? Yeah, it is. 1 and 3, half 2. Thank you for the silver key. Unfortunately, it is not exactly the kind of key I was hoping to get there. But closed exhibit, but I can't use it, unfortunately. Yeah, I can't access it from the other side. Well, I could theoretically, but I'd have to go up through the boundary, and it's just really annoying to do. I'll take hallway. Keep our house relatively contiguous. Armory, of course. If you offer me a shop and I have a ridiculous amount of money, of course, it is my duty to patronize you. Courtyard would get us out to the wall. Chamber of Mirrors is obviously very nice, but it stops our progress until such time as I figure out how to deal with it. In the interest of making sure that I still have steps after I encounter my observatories, I will actually take the dining room here. Bedroom, garage, and library. Actually, I have enough. Yeah. I'll take the electric eel aquarium. Drafting south of here. Possibility of getting her ladyship's chamber is what I was going to say. And immediately do. It will block off 2 spaces for me, but in return, I get a gem. A single gem. Damn. Hallway closets? Sure. Sledgehammer, a coin purse, and an ivory, handcrafted ivory die, no less. Don't even have a lockpick kit. Wow. Workshop? I could block the downside of the weight room if I really wanted to right now, but I'm going to take the workshop. Just gain another item. Shovel. Neat. Don't have a broken or a... Don't have anything that changes what I do with that, rather. Reroll. Courtyard. Also pointing in the right directions for us. Gotta love additional free items. Please give me the greenhouse, though. I would love to have greenhouse right here. Finally, observatory. I have no keys, but Observatory. If you have less than 20 steps, open all. Open all what? Observatory is how I get my keys very easily right now. Terrace is not useful or necessary here. Observatory is, though. See if I can draft out to the north of this first. Ooh, veranda. I will take that, despite not being the exact room I want, because I am going to get more green rooms after this. So I have been meaning to re-inspect veranda a little. Interesting. I think this is the final spot that greenhouse could be in on this side. Patio. Alright, I'll take showroom and buy out the rest of these items. Moon pendant, emerald bracelet, master key, and silver spoon. Which means up here, probably conservatory if I had to guess. Yeah. Master bedroom is currently standard, plus 1 step for each room in your house. That's fine. It's conditional enough that I don't need to worry about it. Solarium, if I need you, you'll be in the run. Drafting studio, if I need you, you'll be in the run. You are both thinning the deck very appropriately right now, I would say. I mean, when the pool leads in all the right directions. You take it, you say thank you, and you move on. Now I have the master key and don't need to use any keys. But still. Solarium. Yeah. More than happy to take a dead end or two now. Ooh. Still a battery away from being able to make a jackhammer or anything like that. I've now visited all 9 ranks, which means I need to take 2 more steps before looking through this. If you have less than 20 steps, open all Antechamber. Got it. I was really hoping it would be something I didn't know, but I know what the Antechamber is, and I know how to open all of it, actually. Let's head down to the dining room quickly. I've got a silver spoon, so we can immediately fix our step problem. I've even got silver... Yeah, I was about to say, I've even got silver spoon on top of I've got silver spoon. I just need to get over the other wing of the house so that I can start trying to draft... thank you for the Cloister of Jaya. So that I can start trying to draft the greenhouse again. I do have a key card. I could easily give the weight room all of those steps. But with the master key, I might as well not. Knowing I came into this day with a freezer means I'm not going to have the freezer at the end of the day. Makes it a lot easier to decide what I need to prioritize after this. Legitimately, just let me get out to the wall. Keep going down, keep going down. Again, passageway is completely fine by me. Trying to make it out here, and then we'll figure out what to do. Chapel. Points out both directions. That's enough for me. And I'll take a commissary, very late commissary for a couple of items. It's run out of items it can give me, so it's got food in. Good to see. Entirely unnecessary, but still like seeing it. You show me a greenhouse or I'm gonna freak. Oh god, it's actually getting very close to not showing me a greenhouse. I literally have the green and Scepter. Don't you dare do this to me. You. Well. I need something that goes up and through. I'll take corridor. Back on the same kick. Give me the greenhouse. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. It's time for us to game. Watering can number 1. Usage. Done. I have study spawned, yes. Okay. So I'll leave here. I'll head to through the Cloister of Joya to use charge number 2. Then across and down to the courtyard to use the final charge. Now, this is what I thought would refill it. Oh, but it doesn't look like it's doing that. Okay, I'm feeling a little less confident. Just a little. On blank books. Tints blank books. Come on. Yes! Refill can? Thank you! Okay, I'm pretty confident about this now. Now, where are the blank books? If I stored this, because the blank book I can think of is the hidden passage one out here, right? But it's fully blank. I literally can't even pick it up and use it. Where else in the game are there blank books? What? Game just offered me another 2 upgrade discs? I'm pretty confused about that. I'm gonna trade you the emerald bracelet. I don't need that. I need upgrade disc. Okay, now the ornate compass is not offering me another upgrade disc. Okay, good. Because I've got one in my inventory. Because I know there's more rooms than... Are there only 16 rooms you can upgrade? Can't the den be upgraded and I don't have an upgraded den? But if there's also only 16 upgrade discs out there, how do I have a 17th in my hand now? Oh, game, you are confusing. You are confounding. There's blank books in the library. They're open on the pedestals. They literally... I'm doing all my best to stop myself from screaming right now. Okay. I need library. I also need book. Sorry, library and, computer. Computer, not book. Computer. Well, I think I can upgrade this out. Maybe I can use the grotto? Blank books. Blankness in this book? No. I feel really confident about the library now. Hello. I will absolutely take and then rotate the library that I just asked for. Yep. Woo! All right. Tended rose vine? And the spiral of stars. Tended rose vine, does it never end? Also, denoted in verse. It's the anagram for those. My dearest darling son, I'm quite impressed. I didn't expect you to make it this far, yet if these words have reached your eyes, rest assured the end of the spiral is near. Stay vigilant and Rosemary. For the thorns we discover are twice as sharp at the conclusion of each of our journeys. One final counsel I leave you. The waters of the West Spring shall yet reveal more secrets than these mere passages. There's so many plans, but not enough dreams. Your mother, Orve. The waters of the West Spring shall reveal more secrets than these mere passages. Secret passages are both also large. West Spring. So, West Spring? Spring? The waters of the west spring. The outer room is on the western path. So the waters there, of the waters of the west. Yeah. Yeah, look, it's secret and passage are bold. The waters of the west spring shall yet reveal more secrets than these mere passages. So I think secret passage outside is important, and maybe I do need to dye that book as well. There's another one over here, right? Yo! A hidden hue. From Prism, pristine. Three paths convene. 3 lines of light. 3 shades foreseen. 3 colors to count. A sum of 18. But the one left hidden remains to be seen. A hidden hue from Prism Pristine, so the prism being the colors that are generated via like prism key. A hidden hue from Prism Pristine. Black. I haven't tried to use a prism key from a black room. Prism keys are reliable now that we have them constantly in the planetarium as well. From Prism Pristine. 3 paths convene. 3 lines of light, 3 shades foreseen. Three lines of light. Lines of light could be power, energy. 3 shades foreseen. Three colors to count, a sum of 18. But the one left hidden remains to be seen. Three lines of light, 3 shades foreseen. Okay, so it's worth noting this is the 5x9. So this is the, if we count small greats, 8 dates crack 8 saves with the Antechamber as a space up on the top. From Prism Pristine, so from a perfect prism. From Prism Pristine. 3 paths convene. 3 lines of light, 3 shades foreseen, 3 colors to count. Count. Isaac, Gates. 3 colors to Gates, a sum of 18. But the one left hidden remains to be seen. And I have the zoomer, but also it doesn't look like anything unique is here for it to see. Although it's still worth checking, because sometimes things are completely naked to the... Sorry, completely invisible to the naked eye, rather. deeply intriguing. Is there another blank book in here somewhere? Tended rose vine. Does it never end? Tended rose vine. And denoted in verse. Stay vigilant and rose-wary. For the thorns we discover are twice as sharp at the conclusion of each of our journeys. Rose-wary? Is rose-wary a word? It's like Rosemary? Because the M should substitute for that? Maybe, so it's a letter upside down, kind of? Can any of these be understood differently with another letter upside down? Especially words that don't seem like they otherwise make sense. I didn't expect you to make it this far, yet if these words reached your eyes, rest assured, the end of the spiral is near. Stay vigilant and rose-wary. For the thorns we discover are twice as sharp at the conclusion of each of our journeys. One final counsel I leave you. The waters of the West Spring shall yet reveal more secrets than these mere passages. I think it is. I think it's the last of this watering can needs to get expended. But the thing is, you have to get it from the trading post today, so I have to code check it and then hope that it respects the fact that the code checked version has been given still water in it. Which I'm not very confident in. I don't really have a choice about whether or not I should be confident in that. Oh my god, I'm holding an upgrade disc. I literally almost forgot. I'm focused on other stuff right now. Oh. Okay. All I need here, oh god, is access to both sides. I'll use morning room because I like morning room a lot. Nope. Nope, I'm not using the rest of the watering can here. This has special water in it. Will it consider the water in it to persist between runs? I am concerned it won't. All I'm looking for here is a good lord. You gonna do this to me? Yeah, it did it to us. All I was hoping for was a, what do they call it? Terminal. I'll take a walk-in closet just in case. Got so much gems for going in there. So many, rather, sorry. Don't need any of those, but I'll take them. Rose-tended vine. Could rose-tended vine have an additional meaning as well? Rosemary? Rose-tended vine? Buddy, as soon as you give me one of these, I'm gonna end this day. Can you seriously just give me, thank you. Just any terminal. Okay, hallway I've already previously upgraded, and it's not showing me the upgrade for it. Okay, yeah, so it's replacing it. The key was correct. Okay, so it's just change ones you already have. Fine. That makes it significantly less of a priority. Two things I can do now. Draft these final 2 rooms. Pretty ideal to get both of them as tomorrow rooms. Then I want to code check. And then end the day in the secret passage. I'm very tempted to try and immediately start another run to try and figure out whether or not the saved water in the can from the previous day will still count, because I don't understand how I would have the ability to fill the can and also have the access to the outer room secret passage on the same day. I don't think that's possible. Let's check our watering can. Then I'll go and look at the trading post again, just to see if now that I'm not holding an upgrade disc, whether or not it will offer me one, maybe? Or if that was kind of like a one-off here. Okay, so it's offering me a allowance for ornate compass and master key. But I'm also holding a moon pendant, so I might even hold on to those just in case I get to keep them. Even this run, I wasn't supposed to do this episode. So I 100% can't justify trying to look at the secret passage. It'll be another 30 minutes to do that run at the absolute least, because I'll do the secret passage immediately and then go, okay, and then what else can I do with my day? Start rubbing my hands. Deviously. And it's like directly above that, right? So it's here, yes. Maybe I should have looked at the other books in this room first in case I need to treat it while it's inside and then take it outside. Calling that a day today. All right. Well, I'm glad to have gotten through the core. I'm glad to have managed to use the still water to tint the blank books. I'm glad I've got new threads to pull. But I don't really understand them at the moment. So I'm gonna have to spend some time in between episodes having a look at them and thinking about them a couple more. Of course, we know at the top of the next episode, the very first thing I want to do is collect from the coat check my still water in a watering can, and then head to my monked secret passage to see if I can tint another book, and then use that to access something through the West Passage. Seems to be hinted at by the library. But we'll also see what else we can do with the clues that we've gotten. For the moment, though, my name is Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Blueprints. Top left is a series playlist from the content of the game, past, present, future. YouTube recommendation down below. Streaming past the names of the people so generously supporting the Republic on patreon.com/RhapsodyPlays. I'll put the link to, and special thanks to this episode to Disney and Mia. Hopefully you'll be enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you all next time.